Severe weather shelters are opening up across Portland tonight as the temperatures start to drop.
Fox 12's Kelsey Watts is live tonight with how people are getting ready. Also, what you can do to help. Kelsey?
Well, Liz and Pete, earlier today we knew about 3 locations that were opening, and I can tell you in just the last few minutes we learned about a 4th, the Montevilla Emergency Warming Center. That will be open tonight at St. Peter and Paul Episcopal Church on Southeast 82nd. Now, all of this means more than 300 extra shelter beds will be opening up across the city tonight and the county for anyone who needs a warm, dry place to sleep. And they expect to be open around 8 or 8:30 tonight, just as soon as volunteers can open up those spaces. Sleeping in a tent or on the sidewalk is difficult any day of the year, but when the winter weather moves in, it can turn deadly. That's why 3 severe weather shelters are opening tonight. One at Bud Clark Commons in downtown Portland, another at Imago Day on Southeast 13th and Ankeny, and the 3rd farther east at the Sunrise Center on 189th and Burnside.
It's a lot of work during the day. We're really prepared, but it also, kind of that day of activation. So we are getting staffed up.
Stacy Bork with Transition Projects is one of the people working hard today to get ready to open tonight. She says extra staff are coming in to cover shelter shifts, and outreach workers will be heading out into the cold to try and make sure as many people as possible know they can have a bed inside if they choose.
We're moving supplies, making sure we have blankets, making sure we have cold weather gear.
But your donations make all the difference. Several local outreach providers still need things like thick socks and waterproof gear. You can find specific wish lists and where to drop things off online. Just head to 211info.org/donations.
It's so important because once it starts raining, it's really hard to get anything dry. And putting on wet socks and wet shoes just exacerbates every health concern that someone has.
A message has also been sent out to the entire Portland Police Bureau about the severe weather shelters opening up, and officers can give courtesy rides to people who need them. If you need a ride or know someone who does, call 211 to coordinate.
We don't want anyone to have to sleep outside, and so if transportation's a barrier to someone getting inside, for the most part, we're going to figure out how to get them inside.
And again, we just learned moments ago about a 4th site opening up as well, the Montevilla Emergency Warning Center. And we want to tell you, 211 is also a great service for neighbors and community members, because if you see somebody sleeping outside in your neighborhood who could use some services, you can call 211 on their behalf. The decision about whether to open these shelters tomorrow and maybe the next day and the day after, those decisions will be made on a day-by-day basis, depending on the weather conditions. Live in Southwest Portland tonight, Kelsey Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.